AliExpress. This is really user-friendly, you guys. Don't be afraid to shop here. Everyone is doing it. If you choose to not do it, you're really giving up a lot of margin opportunity. So let's just have an even playing field here. Let's type in something like kids hat, okay? We are gonna look at AliExpress and look at what they have. Okay, now we're heading into fall, so I'm gonna click on this. Great, okay, they have a bunch of really cute beanies. Now I'm gonna open up a new window. I'm gonna look up, let's see, pom-pom. Okay, pom-pom hats, they seem super trendy. I've seen them on Etsy and I've seen a lot of people making them. It looks like you can buy the pom-poms. Super cute, right? So this good reviews, $2.76 plus $1.50 for shipping. So that's like what, $4.25. The hat itself, $3.66. I mean, that's a great deal. Now you're thinking, okay, how do I attach that? Literally a needle and thread. If you know how to sew a button onto a shirt, you can put this pom-pom on this hat. And I bet you could sell it for $20 on Etsy. So now we're jumping over to Etsy. I'm looking up kids, pom. Okay, keychain, look at that, pom-pom socks. That's good to know that those were searched keywords. I'm gonna look kids pom-pom hat. Look at this, $35, $32. Huge margin opportunity here. You literally have to sew the pom-pom to the hat. Looks like 2 of them are trending. Look at this, $55. That's great photos. Here's a great opportunity. Let's try another example. We're gonna do another example here with AliExpress. I love the baby category on Etsy, so I'm gonna keep going with that. Nursery mobile. So how could we sell a nursery mobile that really is kind of something that we alter? We're gonna look up nursery mobile. Just to note, with any children's items, especially baby items, make sure you have a really good liability insurance policy. Make sure you have an LLC set up so that you are protected, especially if you own any real estate. That's my 2 cents there. So there's quite a few baby mobiles. Look at these. Now, take one of these and you add something to it. It's not going to be difficult. So let's take one with a circle, literally $5. Looks like there's some little holes in the wood up here. You could add something else hanging down. So what if you just had like a shorter tassel hanging down or an arm to it? Okay, $7.50. A nursery mobile arm. You could sell this as a package, put it together. Or look, this is great too, $12.70. This is the base of a mobile. All you have to do is add 4 hanging things to the little arms here. So what could we add to hang on that? Stuffed animal craft. Looked like there were a lot of little animal crafts. You could do a little llama mobile. Let's see. You could do crystal strands. You gotta be really careful with anything beaded around babies, of course, but you could literally add like crystal strands to it and it would be like a nursery chandelier. You just have to combine 2 things that look like they'd fit together. And just for perspective here, let's look on Etsy. So let's look up nursery mobile. This also gives you some great ideas when you're trying to think of things that might be popular on Etsy. You just start typing in the keyword at the top here. Nursery. Name signs. It's a good category to see if you can alter something to make it handmade. Decor, prints. What if you framed something? Wall art. There are so many opportunities to alter something and have it fit into this category. Let's see, nursery mobile. What kind of prices are these selling for? Oh my goodness, look at these. If you took one of those $5 mobiles from AliExpress and added something to it, maybe a few more twine pieces at the top, hanging decorations to it, that is such easy money here. They're very expensive, especially the ones with stuffed little creatures on them. You can make a lot of money on if you buy something on AliExpress and alter it. Now we are going to look at Amazon. Let's look up fanny pack, okay? You can find so many items that are considered blanks that you can embellish in some way. So just find anything with kind of like a front that you could do a heat transfer on. Something cheap with good reviews. This one looks fine. Okay, let's just do black. And that is $8.99. So now we're going to look up vinyl bridesmaid. Here's what I'm looking for. Heat transfer. Look at this. 15 pieces for $10.99. You do not even have to have a Cricut, you guys, or any type of equipment here, except for an iron. You can literally get bridesmaid vinyl iron-on decals. Put them on something like a tote or a fanny pack. Okay, now we're going to look up an example on Hobby Lobby. Now this one is probably the easiest place to go in store to get things that they have year-round. They rarely change their inventory in certain categories, so it's really reliable. Michaels changes their inventory more frequently, so I would start with Hobby Lobby if I were you. So let's say paper mache letter. I know they have these. $2.99, $1.99, $7.99. You guys, this is a huge market. There's a huge opportunity on Etsy for this. I know for a fact. You can literally take this and spray paint it. They might not be selling the spray paint on their website, but you could literally go to Home Depot, rose gold spray paint. Here's one, $6.98. Spray paint that stuff, rose gold. Spray paint some letters, rose gold. People will make name signs out of it for baby showers, for kids' rooms, for it is such a hot market on Etsy. If you look on Etsy, now let's double check on Etsy here, and do freestanding letter. Let's do rose gold letter paper mache. Okay, look at these. $11. So you're buying it for $1.99. You can sell it for $11. But the thing with these is that people buy multiple. They're not just buying one letter. They're buying a full name. So there's an opportunity there. Now we are going to look up Michaels. And with Michaels, once you find something that you start to alter, I always recommend ordering online. Their store inventory is a disaster. And the best part about ordering online is that you get the free packaging materials that the item came in. So let's say you order a wood base sign type of thing that's 24 inches by 24 inches. Well, it's actually really expensive to buy packaging materials to package that in. The great part about when you just order the base from Michaels, they ship it to you in the perfect packaging material that you can use to reship it to the customer. So once you find something that you start to alter, order it from Michaels. They free shipping over $49. You'll get the free packaging. And honestly, that value is probably $5 to $6 depending on the size of the item and how much packaging it has. You could get bubble wrap with it. You might get some air pockets, some foam corners. It's pretty amazing. So let's take a look at the craft and hobby category on Michaels. Let's see, wood and blank surfaces. Hobby Lobby and Michaels pretty much have the same things. These are all things that you can alter. You could paint any of this, spray paint or stencil, boom, sell it. Let's take a look at surfaces and plaques. Michaels also has a pro pack quantity, $2 each. Perfect. So wood palette plaque, $2 each. See, they give you ideas of what to do with it. It's that easy. Let's just say we want to be simple. That's $2. And let's say we want to add some lettering to it, kind of like the letterboard. Look at this, $2.89 per pack of 36, little wood letter set. You can literally spray paint these, add the wording right onto the plaque. Look at this. These are like laser cut. You don't need a laser. You could literally buy the lettering. Great opportunity. Spray paint, glue it on. It's that simple, you guys. You do not have to be an artist. Customization is key here. If you can find small ways to customize things with a name or a date and have things made to order, your margins are going to be so high and you won't have money tied up in inventory.